Hey, what's up everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at ARC Trooper Fives from the Clone Wars. So Fives was a fantastic character. I don't know anyone that doesn't like Fives. I mean, what a tremendous story arc. I'm happy to add him to the collection. And of course, this comes in the plastic-free Galaxy packaging. Star Wars The Black Series up top. Here we have a render of Fives. It looks okay. Star Wars The Clone Wars and ARC Trooper Fives. On this side of the box, you get a picture of what's inside. So you get the figure. He stands at 6 inches tall. He comes with a pair of DC-17 blaster pistols. Also comes with a helmet. Plastic-free packaging. There's the side with the artwork. It's a pretty nice picture, but just like on Jesse, this helmet is different from this helmet. Whatever. Here's this yellow color for the Clone Wars line. There's nothing on the top, and the bottom is mouse print, barcode, and logos. And there's the back of the box. Same render as the front. You got a short bio in 5 different languages. Fives is number 16 in the Clone Wars line, and you got some more mouse print down there. And the bio just says, Fives trained with Domino Squad on Kamino before being stationed at the Rishi Moon outpost. While on Kamino for medical testing, he discovered a terrifying secret about the clone's origins. All right, I'm going to get ARC Trooper Fives open, and let's take a look at him. Okay, so here is ARC Trooper Fives out of the box, and I don't want to spend too much time on this because we've seen this before with Echo and Jesse, the Umbra Operative, the 2D Clone Wars ARC Trooper. It's all the same figure, just different paint jobs and different helmets, obviously. But let's start with this helmet. So Fives' helmet, yes, he had the fin in some earlier episodes of the Clone Wars, right? The fin was there, so I'm okay with this fin being here. But this little design, right? Fives' design, this is way too small. It should be way out to here. And I think what's happening is just the way they sculpted this fin, the fin should start right about here, just to give a little more room for this design. Same thing happened with Jesse. The fin covered up the cog symbol. So, yeah, this design here is undersized, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's there. It does look pretty good. You know, the red is very clean. The 2 small red dots are there. It's just hard to see. It's just small. But overall, it's okay. It's okay. You know, what can we do? But the rest of the helmet, I think the visor looks very nice. The mouth grill's, very clean. All this looks good. The blue here is nice. Now, there should be some gray over here. If I remember, the side should be gray. Yeah, it's not a perfect helmet, but it's not horrible. But what's underneath this helmet is pretty good. I mean, that's Fives. The eyes look great. The skin tone is good. It's not super shiny. His little beard, I think that's called an Egyptian goatee. I think that's what that's called, or something similar. It looks nice. The little 5 tattoo there looks good. It's great. It's very clean. And the hair sculpt, it's a clone hairdo, just like Fives. I mean, this is what he looked like. I think they did a pretty good job on this. Yeah, pretty happy with that. And from the neck down, it's the ARC Trooper body that we've seen with Fives' paint scheme. But it's pretty good. I think this is nice. The arms look good. The paint on the gauntlets is super clean, right here. That looks nice. The belt, it's the same thing. We've seen it before. Backpack, comma. The comma's great. The blue and the gray just look fantastic. The blue on the knees, the blue stripes on these little shin guards here. Shoes look good. Yeah, like I said, I didn't want to spend too much time on the figure because we've seen it before. But I think the armor looks very nice. And of course, he's got the same articulation as the other troopers on this body. The butterfly joints are awesome. He's got very good elbows. Fairly mobile in the midsection. Yeah, that's pretty good. The legs are somewhat hindered by the comma, but it's not terrible. The knees, get past 90, swivel. And then, of course, swivel up here. Pretty standard articulation. And we've seen it before, so I didn't want to spend too much time on that. And something else I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on is the accessories. So, of course, he comes with a pair of DC-17 blaster pistols. And we all know that this figure holds this blaster very well. The right hand is sculpted nicely, so that drops in. Yeah, it's good. I like it. And for the left hand, just like I did on my other ARC Troopers, I gave him a trigger finger, just split between the first and second finger. So now he can hold the blaster in the left hand a little more naturally, right? That finger goes through the trigger guard. I mean, this is almost required. I mean, he's got 2 blasters. He should have 2 trigger fingers. Yeah, that looks nice. And of course, the holsters work well. You know, both those drop in nicely, and they look great there. But for display purposes right now, I think I'm just going to keep him like this, just holding the helmet and a blaster in the right hand. So I'm going to go stick him on the shelf, and let's compare him to Echo and Jesse. And here we are, and I must say, these 3 look good together. I'm very happy with this. Despite some inaccuracies with helmets, I still think they look great on the shelf. Now, as far as faces, you know, Echo's a couple of years old. At the time, the face was very good, but now seeing Fives and Jesse, I think the skin tone on these 2 is much better now. I think they've made vast improvements. I always thought Echo was a little shiny, you know, not in this light so much, but I think these 2 are a little bit better. But the 3 of them together look fantastic. And of course, you can see the differences in the armor, you know, with Fives, you know, with the stripes down here versus the blue and versus the little blue squares on Echo. The chests are all different. You know, the chests are all pretty accurate, I think. I think they did a good job with that. Of course, the belts are all pretty much the same. Legs, you know, just slightly different paint jobs between the 3. But boy, they look great on the shelf. And of course, you know, the Umbra's on this same body. And the 2D Clone Wars ARC Trooper, same body, just a different helmet. It's a great body. I mean, this figure is super posable. I think the articulation is very good to be a, you know, relatively chunky figure. But they do look good on the shelf. I'm happy. So bottom line, Fives is fine. I mean, yes, they could have done better here, but again, it's not the end of the world. It could be a lot worse. You know, there's nothing we can do about it. But overall, I think Fives looks fantastic. I think the face is great. The eyes, the eyebrows, his little beard, the 5 tattoo on his head there, it's just great. Yeah, from top to bottom, it is a great looking figure. Very happy with it, but I want to hear from you guys. So comment below and let me know what you think of ARC Trooper 5s from the Clone Wars. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I would certainly appreciate it, and I just thank you all so much for watching. See you guys next time.